Hello everybody. In last session we already start our fourth chapter, and in that fourth chapter we already learn about the primary memory and secondary memory. What is mean the primary memory? When we start our computer, the memory which run our system, which required to start our system is called primary memory. There are two types of primary memory, RAM and ROM. RAM, which is access memory, random access memory. ROM stands for read-only memory. When we start any system, some lines are come and gone. That line we cannot delete or edit. So it's called, we just read it. So it's called read-only memory. RAM supports reading and writing operations. ROM supports only read option. Data and instruction are stored into it during its operation. So we already complete this table last time. This is simple revision. It is a volatile memory. It is a non-volatile. Volatile means temporary. RAM is a temporary. ROM is permanent. Today we are going to see what is a secondary memory. There are two types of memory, primary and secondary. Primary memory, which is a temporary, and secondary memory, which is a used for future purpose. What is mean by secondary memory? Only because of this secondary memory, computer become a popular. See second paragraph, underline this paragraph. Secondary memory is not directly accessible to the processor of computer, but requires use of the computer inbuilt output channels. Such memory is usually slower than primary memory, but it always has higher storage capacity. So, see, this is computer memory. Primary memory, secondary memory. Primary memory, RAM and ROM. Secondary memory, hard disk, CD-ROM, pen drive, memory card. Now you are familiar with Android mobiles. I think some of you are use Android mobile. So when we purchase any mobile, we are asking what is the capacity of RAM, 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB. What is this 4 GB, 8 GB? This is the storage capacity to store the data into the mobile. Same way computer. When we store any data, our computer is stored in secondary memory. Our chapter name is Memory, Storage Devices and Data Representation. We see there are two types of memory, primary and secondary. Storage devices. Now we are going to see which are the storage devices. Hard disk. A hard disk. In each and every computer there is a hard disk. If hard disk is not available there, we are unable to store any content in our computer. A hard disk consists of one or more rigid metal plated coated with a metal oxide material that allows data to magnetically recorded on surface of the platter. See, this is a picture of the hard disk. Same way, storage capacity of hard disk for personal computer range from 10 GB, 500 GB. What is this GB? As I explained you last time, gigabyte. What is the capacity of computer? If you remember last time I explained you in notepad. 8 bit equal to 1 byte. 1024 byte equal to 1 kilobyte. So this is the unit of calculating the memory. So this is also example of external hard disk. This hard disk which we see, this is a built-in hard disk or which is stored in computer CPU or your laptop. But this is our external hard disk. You want to take any data from computer, we are using this hard disk. External hard disk. This is called external hard disk. Compact disk. You are familiar with this compact disk, CD drive. A compact disk is also called optical disk. It is a flat, round, portable storage medium that is usually 4.75 inches in diameter. You might have seen an audio CD for music. So we are using a CD for watching a movie or game, borrowing a game from your friend's computer to your computer. Unlike hard disk, CD supports optical storage. Here data is burned into the storage medium using the beams of laser light. The burns from patterns of a small pits in the hard disk surface represent data. The pits on optical media are permanent, so the data cannot be changed. See, this is the compact disk. Printing. Whatever we want to write here, recording layer. This is made like this. We will not go in deeply in this content. We just know compact disk is a secondary storage device. There are three popular types of optical disks: CD-ROM, CDR and CDRW. CD-ROM is the most popular type among the CD-ROM stands for compact disk read only. We can just read that data only. We cannot delete or we cannot edit that data. So it's called CD-ROM. It is possible for user to write a data on an optical disk. One data is written on it with special utility. Many times it can be read for the CD. Hence, such CD are known as write once read memory. WORM. We can just write only one time. These CD are known as a CD re-recordable. CDR. There are third type of optical disc which can be erased and used to rewrite new information. This sometimes known as EO, erasable optical disc. CDRW. CD re-recordable, CDR, and CDRW, that means readable and writable. This is only recordable. So digital versatile discs. Digital versatile discs are popularly known as DVDs. It is optical disc storage media format that can be used for data storage, including movies with high video and sound quality. DVDs resemble compact discs as their physical dimensions are the same, but they are encoded in different format, much higher destiny. DVD generally offers more storage capacity, 4 GB, as compared to a CD. So these all are simple types of secondary data storage, secondary memory. Compact disk, CDR, CDRW, hard disk, external hard disk, inbuilt hard disk. Now next one is USB pen drive, which is with pen drive you are familiar. You always use pen drive to bring up data from one computer to another computer. If your friend have a good picture or good game, you can copy that game in your pen drive and paste in your computer when you come to home. USB flash drives are also known as pen drives or thumb drives. They are small, portable and rewritable. They are flash memory data storage devices integrated with a universal serial bus, USB. They come in different capacities like 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB and 64 GB. So pen drives are most popular as they are very portable, available and various size and capacity, as they are very efficient to storing important data. Many instruments like television and MP3 players have USB ports. You can directly use that pen drive with your multimedia. With our TV or our monitor. Now data is represented into the computer memory. We already learned about what is computer, what is a memory. Computer is an electronic machine which processes on data and gives us information. What is memory? Only because of that secondary memory, computer become popular. There are two types of memory, primary and secondary. Secondary memory topics contains are internal hard disk, external hard disk, compact disk, external pen drive. These all are devices which used to carrying a data from one system to another system. Now, how data represent into the computer memory? Today we are going to learn what is how data represent into the computer memory. We are familiar with decimal number system. I hope you know what is the decimal number system. 0 to 9 is called decimal system. 0 to 8. 0 to 8 is called octal 0 to 7 is called octal number system. So this decimal number system is positional number system. For example, 916 alternatively represented 900 plus 10 plus 6. We can take symbols called digits and decimal number system which are 0 to 9. Further, which we are using alphabets in language such as A to Z. Beside numbers, alphabets and mixture of these both are called alphanumeric. A to Z are alpha numbers, alphabetical, and 0 to 9 are numeric. So the mixture of the both is called alphanumerical. So special characters such as punctuation mark, operator on keyboard, there are some special characters, dollar, pound, rupee symbol, etc. are also used. All these digits, characters, symbols must be arranged in some meaningful way using laws of grammar. This is the main way how we communicate using language. In our daily routine language, we are using simple decimal number system. Give me a vegetable of rupees 50. What is 50? This is a decimal number. So computer being an electronic device is not compatible with these entities. Computer cannot understand these entities. What is a 9, what is a 11, what is a 15. Being mainly an electronic device, it operates an electricity which has only two states, on and off. Hence it requires a special bi-state language having only two symbols, one to represent off and another to represent on. The binary number system is such a bi-state number system that can represent two states called on and off in an efficient way. Following section represent an introductory concept of a binary number system. What is a binary number system? Bi means 2, 0 and 1. The binary number system has two symbols, 0 and 1. Single binary digit is called a bit. A valid binary number is example of is 101. This is not 101. It is a 101. Since the binary number system are uses only two symbols, 102 is not a correct binary number. However, it is a correct decimal number. To quickly identify the given number is binary number, we use suffix B, capital B or B. Some representatives of U use 2s suffix. Hence, the binary 101 number is represented as 101B capital or 101 small b. Alternative representation of the same number is 101s2. The number 101 represented a decimal number system can be written as 101D, 101D or 10110. This number has mentioning 100 plus 0 plus 1. The binary number system also uses positional notation like decimal number system, that is the position of a bits has some significance. The binary number 101 has meaning 1 into 2 raised to 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0 equal to 4 plus 0 plus 1 equal to 5. The binary number system can be converted into decimal using this method. A decimal number is converted into its equivalent binary by successively dividing it by the base 2. An alternative method is to first subtract the largest possible power of 2 and keep subtracting the next largest possible power from the remainder. Marking first is in each column, where this possible and 0 possible is it not. Here is an example. How to convert decimal to binary and binary to decimal we will see in our next session. Today we just know the computer understand only 0 and 1, these two digits, because computer is an electronic device, it understand only on and off. So single binary digit is called bit. A valid binary number is, so you must remember computer understand only binary number system. In binary number system there are only two digits, 0 and 1. Today we will conclude our session here only. In next session we will see how to convert decimal number system into binary number system. Thank you very much. I hope you will read the whole session for our next period. Thank you very much.